Hello everyone, you're tuned into My Dad Says Audio. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new here, welcome. Today we're going to be looking at my dad's tube phono stage, the Ming MC-Phono 2006. Dad, what can you tell us about the Ming?
I've had this for about 10 years. Actually haven't used it for quite a while. It's quite an interesting two-box valve phono stage. It actually uses 9 valves in total. It's quite nicely made. When you flip it over and look inside, they use all decent components. It's all point-to-point wiring. There's no circuit boards involved at all. And weighs about 12 kilos, I believe. 2 boxes, so it's quite a tour de force, I guess you'd say. It's both moving coil and moving magnet. It uses UK-made transformers. I can't remember the company.
Billington?
They might be Billington transformers, but there's actually two transformers just there. You can see it's I use 2 tubes for rectification, and then they have a valve voltage regulator using I think it's a 6V6 and a 12AX7, twin chokes for regulation in the power supply, and then they use 6 DJ8s, 4 6 DJ8s and 1 12AU7 for the actual output. From memory, because like I said, I haven't used it for quite a while, from memory it produced quite a huge sound. The only possible downside, it does come fitted with a volume control. However, if you use the volume control at lower settings, it actually rolls the top end off, so it can end up sounding very dull. So in reality, you should use it with the volume almost totally advanced or very close to. Otherwise, the top end gets rolled off quite significantly. Yeah, it's quite a nice unit. There's a standard 47k loading on the input for the moving magnet input, and I believe 100 ohms for the transformer coupled moving coil input. Yeah, it's quite a nice phono stage, this one.
And I believe you've changed all the tubes from the original Chinese.
Oh yeah, that was actually I used it initially with the Chinese tubes, and so I thought, we'll get rid of the Chinese tubes, so I replaced rectifier tubes with Russian tubes from memory. That's an American tube, the 6V6, 12AX7, that's a Telefunken. With the 6 DJ8s, they're new old stock Philips, I believe. And the 12AU7, which is buffers on the output, that's a Siemens tube from memory. It's quite nicely made. You know, as you would probably be aware, I quite like taking the bottom off things and the top off things and having a look how it's constructed. It's very neatly made, point to point, which is I guess you'd call old school. There's no circuit board involved at all. At some stage I will be doing a bit of work on the inside of it, but I'll probably get it fired up at on my big system rather than a little bedroom system that I've got here at the moment. It's one of my collections of audio gear, and we thought that you'd like to see it. And
Yep, well, yeah, it's a good little unit. I'm jealous.
yep.
All right, so that's it for this video for today. If you liked what you saw, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing and sharing, and ring the bell for notifications of all our upcoming videos. That's it for today. Until next time, everyone. Bye.